Hi, this is Andy with Mountain Computers, the GoGreen PC TuneUp guy. I just finished building this one shuttle and we posted that, and now I'm going to show you and the operating system finished installing. So at this point, after the operating system has rebooted, it brings you up to a series of steps, and I'm going to show you the steps we go through to complete the installation of Windows and tune up the computer rather quickly, and go from there. So I'm going to zoom in on this screen right behind me, and if you have any questions or comments, put those down below. And I don't know how long this is going to take. It's probably going to take maybe at least 10 minutes. Yeah, about 10 minutes. So I haven't plugged in the network cable, haven't done anything. It's just waiting for me to complete the installation of Windows, as you can see. And I'll show you the things that we click and we don't click when this installation. So I'm going to turn off the light above so we don't get any glare on the screen, and then I'm going to zoom in on the screen, and then I'll continue talking with you, okay? Alright, so stand by. That should be good enough. Right there. I'm going to get in really close. That looks good enough. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through this. So the first thing it is it says United States, yes. And we don't have the network cable plugged in. Do not plug in the network cable. Keyboard is US. Skip layout. It says I don't have a network connection. Now it's important that you don't plug in a network cable at this point in time, because if you do, it will force you into a phone number or an email address to link up to Microsoft. So if you leave it unplugged, even if you have the network cable plugged in and you get trapped, you can go back and unplug the network cable, and then it'll kick into a local account. We want to create a local account. So I say I don't have internet. And then all of these options here: advanced security, free access online, more discover, blah blah blah, say continue with limited setup. Alright, see, I don't have the network cable plugged in, so then I won't get that problem. So I'm going to type in owner. I don't say user because then it would say C users user. So it says C user users owner. Okay. No password. We'll put on a password later. No for devices, and decline for the digital assistant, and all of these options. Now the privacy settings, this is tricky, okay? The privacy settings are ridiculous, okay? So we turn them all off. This. Some people just blow through this and say accept. I turn them all off. Okay, it does cut down on some like keyword searching and stuff like that, but I don't worry about that. So at this point, I'm going to grab a network cable. And I have my jump drive, and this jump drive has my utilities that I use. I'll show that to you. By the way, the operating system did finish. This is the operating system disk. It's a Transcend, a little card reader, little 8 gig. This is a 32 gig chip, so lots of room. Put that over here. We've got our network cable. Hope you can see this and hear this okay. Press the numlock key, make sure it's on and off, it's working. That's the first thing we always tell people. If you walk up to a computer, you don't know if it's on or off, just toggle the num lock or the caps lock. See if the light's on. If there's no light, then usually it's off. Or hibernating or in sleep. And we set our computers to never hibernate and never sleep. Either use your computer or turn it off. Some people with laptops, they just close the lid and never turn it off, never shut it down. That's like with Mac Airbooks and MacBook Pros. We see more problems with people not shutting down their computers or rebooting them. So, okay, good. We're up. So now I'm going to plug in the network cable. Okay. we haven't activated this operating system yet. Okay? Okay, so it immediately said, let's finish setting up. So I'll say okay. And then it's going to say just a moment. And once this is done, now I'm going to say skip for now. I'm not going to put in on any of this stuff. Okay? So just skip for now. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to plug in my jump drive. Let's see here. See, I got a network connection right there. And she should have woke up by now. Not yet. It's thinking about it. May have to reboot a couple times once it gets on the network. Let me plug this in again. There it is. Okay. Just thinking about it. Okay. I hate this. It doesn't ask you to do this so many times. Okay. So, this is where we have all our serial numbers, our main types of boards. That's weird. It just appears and disappears. It's a first. That is really weird. Is it because of the USB 3? Oh, whatever. I was in the black ports too. So the first thing we do is, see, in all these tools, first thing we do is install TeamViewer. So we do remote support. Personal non-commercial. Default installation. Say yes. While that's going, what else do we do here? We throw in CC Cleaner. That's for people. Usually people want that, and then they'll update it and pay for it if they want to keep it. We always customize. Uncheck these boxes. Say install. We'll grab Chrome at the same time. We'll close this. Get all these pop-ups. Alright, so there's your TeamViewer. This password will change. It says there's a new version available. Sure, I just click help. Check for a new version. Yeah, just a minor release. And that's finished. Close that. Does it a couple times. Once that's done, TeamViewer, what else we got? Oh, we got LibreOffice. Gotta get that going, 64-bit. It's better than nothing. Alright. So it's doing those. It's doing the... I'll wait for a second and let these other items finish. Then while we're at it, we'll click on Start and we'll go into Settings. We'll close this, okay. And we can close that. Then I type in the word background. We'll close that. Background. We say which apps can run in the background. First thing you do is turn that off. Okay. Okay. And then once that's done, that's complete. We'll finish. Let that finish. Close that. Let that finish. Go for it. This should be almost done. Yep. Get started. Skip. See no. Skip. Skip. And continue. Minimize that. No, we don't want to do that. Close all this. This is new stuff. And that's fine. Once that's done, we'll click on View. We'll go ahead and pin that to keep it down. We'll go in the Options. We go into View. We go Always Show Full Menus. Let's see, Display Full Path. Hide extensions for known things. That's good. That's done. We leave Quick Access on. Okay, that's good. We'll do this. This is, we'll go to Options, go to Updates, we'll turn these things off, and then we'll go to Smart Cleaning, we'll turn that off. Oh, display driver's popping in. That's why the screen just went blank. It'll come back on in a second. Once the display driver is back in, everything will start to look a little different, better. Smart cleaning, turn that on. You say yes, you want to do that. Once that's done, we will go ahead and finish LibreOffice, and we'll go to Personalize, maximize that. Go to Themes, Desktop Icons, turn on your computer user files, and then we'll go to Lock Screen. We'll scroll down here to Lock Screen. I don't think we can do it yet because we haven't activated the operating system yet. So, let that finish. We'll refresh this. While that's installing, we'll go ahead and do the advanced settings. On the advanced settings, we'll do this, use drop shadows, smooth screen fonts, show thumbnails, enable peak. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should take care of that. And then we go to system protection, make sure that's on, we'll configure it, set it for 5%. Now the GoGreen PC TuneUp does this automatically. Say OK. Windows is not activated yet. That's doing its thing. We've got to say yes to get this C++ component in, and that's finished. Once that's done, what else do we have? Oh yeah, we have to go into Services, and MSC, maximize that. We'll go to SysMain, turn that to manual, stop that, and then go down to Windows Search. We'll turn that off. These are things that you just turn off because you don't want them to slow down the computer. And once those things are turned off, everything runs a lot quicker. Alright, what else we got? We'll right click on that. We'll go ahead and pin that to the taskbar. We'll go ahead and pin this to the taskbar. So when people call us and they say, I don't know where TeamViewer is, I say it's down on the taskbar, we pinned it there. And we leave it in the lower left corner of your desktop too, so you can see it. What else? At this point, I'm going to reboot it one time here. It's thinking. I can tell it's thinking about something. I'll just restart this. When you feel Windows acting a little wonky, it's best to just restart it. Usually Windows updates are pending, or something stuck like a driver. So it's best to just go ahead and do that. I think the other thing that we do is we do LibreOffice, CC Cleaner, remote support. We don't run BellArc yet. We only have our customers run BellArc Advisor Tool to get their serial numbers out. That's a personal edition of BellArc. By the way, none of the software is commercial, it's all personal. So when people take their computers home, they can choose to pay for the upgrades or whatever. They only work for a little while and then we take them off. Okay, so what else do we do? I don't usually like to leave the mail icon there. People click on it. Yep, you can see things are updating in the background. Go here, see what this is arguing about. Dismiss the account protection, dismiss. That's all good. What else? Oh, let's go ahead and create a restore point real quick. So create, we'll just go Mountain Computers. Okay. Get one good restore point in. Well, that's doing that. Last but not least, we'll set this as our default. And as our default, we just wanted Chrome or Firefox. I like Firefox a lot. So close that. That's done. That's done. That's done. Let's open this back up. Let's maximize this and go to Adobe. Oh, scroll all the way to the bottom. Once you get to Adobe's website, scroll all the way to the bottom. Click on Adobe Acrobat Reader for free. They try and trick you here. So uncheck these options. Uncheck this, uncheck that. Download the Reader, not the Pro. Just the Reader. It's going to drop in over here on the left-hand side. you can see that. It'll think about it for a second. There it goes. Open that. Run that. Runs it pretty quick. I think that's about it. Yeah. We don't get in the command prompt too much. And as far as the GoGreen PC TuneUp, we just bring up Google. Go GGPCTU. That's our acronym for it. Takes you right to it. GGPCTU. Download the latest version. It's light, it's fast. Go ahead and say more info, run anyway. This is our software that we've written and released. It just works. Okay, so I haven't activated this yet, so I'm going to go ahead and unlock it. Type in the key that we use here. There we go. 541-482-1348. It's going to go out to the internet. Check the key. Comes back. It's good to go. We'll restart this. See what our performance is. Go ahead and gather your system info real quick. That's still going. Okay. There's that. It's pretty fast. That's taking forever. We'll go ahead and do the restore point. You don't have to register the software or license it to run the restore point. This actually fixes all the Microsoft update restore point issues. Okay, so just do that. When this is running, it's going to turn off some crazy stuff. That's about it. We'll check performance here real quick. That looks pretty good. It's a nice build. It's a pretty quick computer. It's not that bad. Those are done. Good, that finished. We'll exit that. I like this part. Enabling extension. Good. And as far as AdBlock Pro, AdBlock Plus, we'll install that real quick. I do like this. Add Chrome, add extension. Goes up in the top right. Say yes, make this my default. Continue. Let's think about it. Change right there. Mind you, we're almost done. This isn't too bad. And that's done. Say continue. And then I collapse that. That's successful. Got the ADB. As far as TuneUp goes, I'm going to go ahead and do it. This just did it all right there. And yeah. Restart. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. That's pretty good performance. Response time. And then this down here continues on. It's clearing the Windows log. And it's setting the Windows logs. It does the application, it does the system, sets them to 4 meg each rather than 20 meg. So I think that's about it. Let me go ahead and zoom back out. There we go. Come back down here a little bit. Well, that's what we do. That's how we do it. Now I just got to put the cover on it, and I'm going to transfer over my client's files. I don't know how much data she's got, but she has probably. I know QuickBooks is going to be a little tricky, but other than that, though, that's it. So this is Andy from Mountain Computers, the GoGreen PC TuneUp guy, just showing you how we finish configuring a computer. Belarc Advisor tool is something that you can use, that our clients will use to just capture all of their licensing after they've activated, like their Office, their QuickBooks, all of those things. Now, we can't use it because we don't have a commercial license, but we advise our clients to go ahead and use that for themselves because it's personal. It's for their own benefit to capture their serial numbers and to store and save them and know exactly what kind of hardware they have under the hood. So it's easier with that software than trying to take the computer case off and look at everything with a flashlight and magnifying glass. So that's it for now. Andy from Mountain Computers. Have a great day. Like, subscribe, and share. And more to come. Thanks. Bye-bye.